want to take just a moment and talk to all the control freaks out there. You know who I'm talking about. If you're the type of person that basically has to do everything, and maybe you're even a perfectionist as well, it's got to be perfect. It's got to be your way or no way. In fact, you may have tried to have someone do some stuff for you before, but you're just like, forget it. I'll do it myself because only I can do it the right way. Well, I got news for you. Throughout this program, we're going to get you to stop being a control freak. We have to. In order for you to really grow as fast as possible in your business and to have the most success as you can possibly have, you have to stop being a control freak. You have to learn to delegate like crazy. And here's the really, really important thing to keep in mind that you're going to have to do. And this is going to be tough for a lot of people. You're going to have to learn that it's good enough to be able to delegate something to someone that they're going to get at least an okay job done on it, even if you could do it better yourself. Let me repeat that. You're going to have to get to the point where you can have someone else do a task that may not be done as well as you can do it, but they're still going to do a decent job. I'm not saying they're going to do crappy work, but they're going to do a good enough job. Good enough is good enough. The reason why is it's simple. Let's say there's a task that takes up X amount of hours of your time to do. And let's say that's all you can get done in a week's time. Well, if you could get that task done by somebody else, it would alleviate you from having to do it, of course. And then you could go and do something else. And let's say if another person can only do the quality of work that you do to half the level, they can only do half as much as you can. Well, by getting two other people to do work for you, they're going to get twice the production done than you can do yourself, and you have all your time left. Anyways, that's kind of a bad math example. The point is you're going to have to learn to let people do things for you, even if it's not up to your standards of what you can do yourself. Hey, let's face it. A lot of us entrepreneurs are really smart people, or at least we think we're smart, and we think we can do everything better than other people, and that's a big kind of drawback to why we don't get more done and succeed more, is because we think we can do things better than anyone else, and maybe that is the case when it comes to certain tasks. But you got to learn to let go. That's my point with all this rambling here. You got to learn to let go. You got to learn to just say, here's a bunch of things that need to get done in the business. You do these, you do these, you do these, you do these, and the business will move on and grow. Even if it's not done perfectly, the business is going to compound in growth and grow and grow and grow without you at a far greater rate than if you could do everything yourself and if you could do it perfectly. It will get, so here's what do you want? Do you want stuff done perfectly by yourself? Or do you want more money and a bigger business? I'm not saying put out crappier products or do crappier quality marketing or work. That's not my point here. But my point is, you got to learn to let go, or your business is never going to grow without you, and you're never going to get probably to where you want to get income-wise, because none of us can do it by ourselves. There's not a single super wealthy person in this world that's done everything themselves, unless it was to walk into a convenience store and pick out those numbers on a lottery ticket and they happen to win the lottery. Of course, nowadays people do the computer picks anyways. They don't even pick the numbers anymore. A computer picks them and they still win. But the point is that you got to learn to let go. Stop being a control freak. Here's the point. There's no money in being a control freak. There's no money in being a control freak. It's all in the delegation. And that's what Henry Ford figured out. Getting other people to work for you, leveraging their time and their labor. So that's what we're going to work on for you, is to get you to stop being control freak. It's hard because I used to be the same way, and it really held me back. And I worked way too many hours, and I was unhappy in my business until I finally learned to let go. And now it is amazing when you can learn to just delegate like crazy. So that's what we're going to do for you.